What is the relationship between NVC and sociocracy, or what could it be? In both NVC and Sociocracy, we talk about all needs matter, no one ignored. Begin with the aim in mind. The purpose of nonviolent communication is to create a quality of connection that supports needs getting met through natural giving. The purpose of sociocracy, or what we would call the aim of sociocracy, is to create a quality of connection that supports needs getting met through natural giving. Sociocracy and NVC share the same purpose or aim, which is through the respectful relationship among equals that we can get things done that support getting the needs met. Sociocracy is an approach to governance where everyone's voice matters. Sociocracy, like NVC, has its jargon words: vision, mission, and aim. The vision is the picture of the world as we would like it to be. The mission refers to the needs that we want to serve with our actions. The aim is to provide a service or produce a product that contributes to the mission. The aim is the overall strategy or set of requests guiding actions and proposals. In NVC, we use the framework of observations, feelings, needs, and requests as a guide to framing our communications. Observations. What do we see, hear, feel, without adding on judgments? In sociocracy, we talk about measurement. What did we observe that gives us information about the impact of a policy? In reacting to the triggers that happen in our world, we in NVC talk about feelings rising. Feelings are feedback, indicating needs met or unmet. In sociocracy, we talk about evaluation, evaluating a decision. Are we pleased or disappointed with the results of having carried out the decision? What meaning are we making from our feelings and our measurements? Requests are strategies to meet needs. There are many possible strategies to meet any need, and we do not know if fulfilling a request will meet a need. It is only a guess. We need feedback. In sociocracy, we make proposals. Proposals are strategies in support of accomplishing aims. There are many possible strategies towards aims. We do not know if acting on a proposal will meet the aims. It is only a guess. We need feedback. Where do we struggle? In NVC, we say everyone's needs matter. We share the same human needs. We struggle around the lack of clarity of our needs and about the strategies to meet our needs. In sociocracy, we say everyone's voice matters. As members of an organization, we share the same aim. The aim is intended as a contribution to meet particular needs. We struggle when we do not share the same aim, or when we disagree about strategies to meet the aims. Decision-making process. In sociocracy, we have 3 stages of decision-making. The first we call picture forming, naming all the specific manifestations of needs that we'd like to consider contributing to. For example, if we're considering generating a dog policy for an intentional community, what are the elements that we would need to consider? We need to address things like barking. And what's the need behind barking? Well, it might be quiet, harmony. We need to address the issue of dog poop. What's behind that? Perhaps the need for cleanliness. We need to address dogs on leash or not. And what's behind that? Perhaps the need for physical safety. So we name all the elements that put together would need to be addressed in a policy. That's picture forming. The next phase is proposal shaping. We take those elements and we draw out specific parts of a proposal. How can we, with what we now know, most effectively meet needs? Once a proposal is fully formed, then we go through the decision-making process, the consent decision-making process. The first step after presenting the proposal is clarifying questions. We do a round of clarifying questions. In sociocratic decision-making, after presenting a proposal, we do a round of clarifying questions. Clarifying questions are connection requests to be understood? Was the message sent the message received? Then we do a quick reaction round. In Marshall Rosenberg's words, 5 sentences or less. What comes up for us in response to the proposal? The quick reaction round is a connection request to understand. What comes up for you when you hear this proposal? Then comes the consent round. The consent round is an action request. Are we willing to do this in the service of our aims, our needs? With any proposal, we ask the question, is this proposal within my range of tolerance? Perhaps the proposal is my preference, the best strategy that I can think of to meet some of my needs. Perhaps the proposal is within my range of tolerance. I have needs for connection, cooperation, and contribution. So the proposal may not be my preference, but I also want to meet those other needs. So I look for strategies that can most effectively meet both my needs and everyone else's needs. Perhaps I have an objection to the proposal. I may object if I expect a proposal, i.e. request, will not be helpful in meeting needs. What do we do with objections? Why would anyone ever say no to a request? They are saying yes to a need of their own. Why would anyone ever say no to a proposal? They are saying that the proposal may not be effective at contributing to the aim of the organization or to their ability to work towards the aim of the organization. In other words, to meeting needs. Everyone shares responsibility for exploring ways to more effectively meet needs. Meet everyone's need to contribute to the aim. Perhaps there are different aims. That's not good or bad. Okay to separate into different organizations with different aims. That may be a better way to contribute to meeting needs. The needs of everyone in an organization matter, regardless of whether they are workers, investors, volunteers, customers, clients. And the clients or customers are whoever receives your product or service. The goal is to serve the triple bottom line, meeting the needs and the well-being of the planet, generating a profit, or at least enough income to support the organization to continue in its work of contributing to meeting needs. So in summary, all needs matter. No one can be ignored. Am I listening to people expressing their beautiful needs no matter what words they are saying? Am I speaking with my heart, revealing my observations, feelings, needs, and requests so it is easier for others to receive what I am saying? The gift of NVC is to bring the attention to the quality of connection into the decision-making and organizational life process. The gift of Sociocracy to NVC is generating a structure of decision-making and organizational structure in which everyone's needs matter and all voices can be heard.